Hi, Shane here with Northwest Dirt Tuners, and we have an outstanding runner with us, David Laney. Most trail runners know who he is, and he is now with Craft Sportswear, and we're going to talk to him about some of the shoes they have. All right, David, I'm glad you can make it with us. Can you explain your relationship with Craft?
Yeah, I've been running for Craft since the beginning of 2021. And then at the beginning of 2022, January 1st, I started working doing footwear activation as we launched the new line of footwear. So I'm working, basically visiting accounts and doing demo runs and community runs, as well as doing clinics with the sales staff.
And, there's so many brands out there. Why did you pick Craft to work with?
Yeah, I've been wanting to run for and work for a smaller sportswear company. I think it's really fun. It kind of has the feel of a startup. It's a really small group. Our US office is like 10 or 15 people, and our global office is like 50 or 60 people. So you really do get to know people. You get to make decisions really quickly. And I really like this Swedish, just kind of like innovation culture, the way they think about things, the way they, we were talking a few days ago, and the question they come back to frequently in designing footwear is, like, what can we take away from this? And what can we eliminate? Rather than like, what should we add to make this better? It's always kind of a process of taking stuff away and simplifying. So that's one reason I really like the brand.
Well, great. Now let's get into the meat of it. Let's show us the shoes that Craft has and tell us all about it.
Yeah, so we'll start with the Ctm Ultra Carbon. So this is really the kind of what our current line was built around. It's really the gravel bike of shoes. It's got a single layer engineered mesh upper, really lightweight and breathable, pretty accommodating in the toe box, so it fits a lot of foot shapes. We've got no heel counter in that, which is a little bit unique, provides a little bit more of a glove-like fit without the stiffness and rigidity of a heel counter. The midsole is our Craft UD foam, which is like a very durable, responsive foam, and pretty high stack height, lots of cushion under the foot. So 40 millimeters in the heel, 30 in the toe, with a carbon plate sandwiched in there. And that carbon plate's got a forked toe. So it's a little bit more versatile on varying terrain. Good on gravel roads, light trails. Very good on the road. The outsole, so you can see that okay.
Yep.
Is not a true trail shoe outsole and not a true road shoe outsole. So it's kind of a hybrid. Again, kind of going back to that gravel bike idea. That's the Ctm Ultra Carbon, and I've been having people try it on every day for the past 2 weeks, and it's been getting really good reviews. So we're excited about it.
Oh, great. That sounds like a good shoe, especially for those who are just trying to get into trail running.
Absolutely.
Like a little hybrid.
Yeah. Built on that same platform. Or did you have any questions about this one, or should I jump into the next one?
No, but you got to ask about the color pattern.
Yeah. I should have mentioned that. So last year we did a shoe. You might have seen it. I'm sure you saw it. It was kind of a zebra print.
Mm-hmm.
And what it was the card. When car designers test a concept car, they wrap it, as you've probably seen, in kind of like this weird black and white wrap it makes it hard to kind of see what it is. And so when we were testing this shoe with Tommy Puzzi, they wrapped the shoe in that so that he could run in it and no one would see what it was. And then some pictures got on Instagram and people really loved it. So we did a zebra print kind of concept car wrap of the shoe. And then it was like, well, what do we do next year? So this is the second version of the shoe. And so this camo is obviously not this color, but black. If it was black and white and gray, this is what World War II battleships were wrapped in to deter like radar. So radar doesn't detect the ship as well when it has the strange camo pattern. So that's the inspiration behind this.
Oh, I would have never guessed that. Okay.
Yeah, kind of unique. Yeah.
All right, definitely.
And then all the stats are on the inside there.
Okay, great. All right.
The next shoe is the Ctm Ultra. So same platform, same upper, same outsole, but we took the carbon plate out. So it provides a more flexible ride, a little bit softer ride. This is my true trail shoe. This is what I'll race most of the trail races this year in. It's just a little bit more stable on more rugged trail than the Ctm Ultra Carbon. So yeah, just very similar, but can get away with a lot more trail for this shoe.
Yeah. So what makes this shoe a little bit better for the trail than the other shoe?
Yeah. So the carbon in the other shoe is going to make it more responsive and a stiffer, snappier ride. But if it's on technical trail, that kind of stiffness and snappiness can be slightly unstable. So on gravel roads and light trails, this is awesome. Really good for California type trails, smoother, single track. But when it gets really rocky, rooty with stuff like that, I usually go to this. If it's a short section of rocky stuff, this is great, totally fine. The carbon, but taking the carbon out makes it just a little bit more of a stable trail shoe.
Perfect. Yeah.
Still really smooth and soft on the road. The next shoe is the Race Rebel. So it's like 210 grams, super lightweight engineered mesh upper, a more responsive foam under that foot and much lighter weight foam. There is a carbon plate inside. And this is our true road racing shoe, though I have ran a trail race in it. It has just a really smooth, just a real true road outsole. And just a snappy, pretty quick ride. I ran a 100-miler in it, and I ran a trail 50K. So it gets, it can, and a marathon. So it can kind of do anything.
Okay.
And it has an accommodating fit, fits a lot of foot shapes, and was just named Runner's World fastest shoe of 2022, fastest new shoe of 2023. So we're excited about that.
All right. Do you have any idea why did Runner's World name that the fastest running shoe?
They put out these reviews once a year, and I think it is really, really light. It's pretty fast. I raced a marathon in it and felt like it was just as fast as anything else. But it also is a carbon plated racing shoe that a lot of people can wear. It's not unstable. It's not going to force your foot into a weird position. So I think it's truly the carbon racing shoe for the masses, and it'll last a lot longer than a lot of carbon shoes. I put like 250 miles on these, and they're getting tired, but they're not blown out at all. So
yeah, you still look pretty good.
Yeah.
So what are the stats on these shoes? Like, for people like me with wide feet, or maybe people with high arches, things like that. What are they going to look for in these shoes?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've had did a tour in New England last week and was in Sweden the week before and had a bunch of people try the shoe on, and it fits a lot of foot shapes. So the toe box and the midfoot is fairly wide. You can tie it down. I have a more narrow foot, and it doesn't overlap or bunch, so it really does fit a lot of different feet. I think that's one of the big things we tried to do, was make a shoe that was really versatile, that could be good on a lot of terrain, and that was really, and for a lot of people. So versatile in who would enjoy the shoe and where it could be enjoyed.
Oh, great. And then just got to ask you, so how much did Craft ask for your input in these shoes, and what's your favorite thing that you added to them?
Yeah, so all of these shoes were designed with the inspiration of Tommy Puzzi Rivers. As you can see he's got the call out here on the Race Rebel. So he's a doctor of physical therapy and a super fast marathoner and ultra runner. So he really did most of the legwork, on the CTM Ultra series.
Okay.
I came on in January 1st of 2021. And the shoes that I really had input on are coming out this fall. So we have a new trail shoe coming out this fall that I'm really excited about. Actually, 2 new trail shoes. Yeah, so some fun stuff in the works.
Oh, great. We'll have to do that again in the fall.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I want to buy these shoes, where do I get them?
Yeah, there's a lot of places. So we're opening up retailers all over the country. Lots of Fleet Feets. Just opened up at San Francisco Running Company, Running Warehouse online, craftsports.us online. So we are online, and we're in lots of retailers and opening more doors every day. So, yeah.
Great. And you can check out other products from Craft. Like I saw lots of new spring wear, shirts and singlets and shorts and things like that. So Craft isn't just a shoe company. Remember, you can buy lots of apparel as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got some great new stuff coming out every day. So,
well, great. I think we covered what we needed on the shoes. I appreciate it, David.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much.